Welcome to the Palm Beach State College Paramedic Program Math Review Series. Today we'll be covering the rounding of numbers with your instructor, Neil Myers. So, the rounding of numbers, first thing first, you must understand the place values in relation to the decimal point. Here is our decimal point. Whole numbers are found to the left of the decimal, and fractions are found to the right of the decimal. Our place values to the left are the ones place, the tens place, and the hundreds place. Now, it goes on thousands, 10,000s, hundreds, thousands, but if you can remember up to the hundreds place in the paramedic program, you're going to be doing very well. Our place values to the right are the tenths place, the hundredths place, and the thousandths place. And again, it does continue, 10,000s, 100,000s, but if you can remember up to our thousandths place, you have the knowledge that you need to succeed. Now, once you have learned these place values, you're ready to learn the algorithm. All an algorithm is a step-by-step method of doing something. And paramedics are going to learn lots of algorithms while they're in our program. So, in this algorithm, step 1 is to underline the place that you're rounding to. Step 2 is to look at the number to the right of it. Step 3, here we have to make a decision. If the number to the right is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then we're going to add 1 to the underlying number. If the number to the right is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, then we are going to leave it alone. Now, there are other methods of doing this in different scientific disciplines, but for our purposes in the paramedic program, this is how you're going to make the decision. Step 4 is to turn everything to the left of the underlined number down. Step 5 is to turn everything to the right of the underlined number to a 0. And step 6 is to remove any non-significant numbers. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what makes a number non-significant in our examples. Remember these 6 steps, and they're going to help you do perfect rounding every time. So, let's give the method a try. Consider the following number, 385.217. And for our purposes, I want to round this to the ones place. This is also known as rounding it to a whole number. So step 1, underline the place that we're rounding to. A mistake that I've seen a lot of is when someone's told to round the number to the ones, they'll look for the digit 1 and round it there. That is not what we're talking about. We are talking about the ones place. In this case, there's a digit 5 there, so underline the 5. Step 2 is to look at the number to the right of it, and in this case, it's the number 2. Now we get to make our decision. Remember, if the number to the right is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then we're going to add 1 to the underlying number. If the number to the right is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, we're going to leave it alone. In this case, the number is the number 2, so we're going to leave the 5 alone. Step 4, copy everything to the left of the underlined number down as it is. There we go. Step 5, turn everything to the right of the underlined number to a 0. And our last step, remove any non-significant numbers. For our purposes, zeros to the right of the decimal are considered non-significant in this case, and they will be removed, giving us our correct answer, 385. Let's look at the number again, but this time, let's round it to the hundredths place. So underline the number we're rounding to. It's going to be the number 1 in the hundredths place. We're going to look at the number to the right of it. In this case, it's the number 7. So remember, it's decision time. The number to the right is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. We're going to add 1 to the underlying number. Now, in this case, the number to the right is a 7. So we're going to go ahead and add 1 to that 1, giving us a 2. Step 4, we copy everything to the left down, untouched. Step 5, we turn everything to the right of that number to a 0. And again, step 6, we remove any non-significant significant numbers. In this case, the 0 to the right of the last non-zero number is considered to be non-significant, and it will be removed. There's our correct answer, 385.22. So let's look at that number again. 385.217. This time I want to round it to the tens place. Underline the place we are rounding to, and it's the digit 8 that is in our tens place. So we underline the 8. Look at the number to the right of it. In this case, it is a 5. And again, it's decision time. If the number to the right is a 5, and it is, we're adding 1 to the underlined number. So that 8 is going to become a 9. Step 4, we copy everything to the left of the underlined number down untouched. Step 5, we turn everything to the right of the underlined number to a 0. In step 6, we remove any non-significant numbers. Now, in this case, the zeros to the right of the decimal are non-significant and will be removed. But note that the 0 that's to the left of the decimal is a placeholder, and that one must remain. So our correct answer is 390. So remember your algorithm. There will be a handout that you can print out that will be found online, and there's a practice page that we want you to print out and do on your own. Once you're done with the practice page, please email your instructor and let me know whether or not this was helpful to you. And I will see you in class.